Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 140th chapter, prayer for protection against the wicked. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Okay, and now we're dealing with the evil man, right, and the violent man, otherwise known as the son of perdition. So we also need to pray, more heavily than ever for the Lord to deliver us from their hands. It tells you in Micah 2:1, right, that they devise, evil, iniquity upon their bed, and then when the morning is light, they practice it, for it is in the power of their hands. Verse 2, it says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Well, what do we just say? Right, continually they are gathered together for war. Let's go there real quick. Micah 2:1, right? Imagining mischief in their heart. It says, woe unto them that devise iniquity. See that? And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, right? They've been given the power to be able to bring those mischievous crafts to pass. But that's why we ought to pray. It says they have sharpened their tongue like a serpent's adder, or like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips, Selah. So they're dangerous. Okay, it says here, their tongue strikes or stings like a snake. The venom of a viper drips from their lips. That's how dangerous they are with their words. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purposed to overthrow my goings. See, and that's why we always got to stay in prayer. Because, even though you may not see it, believe it or not, guess what? They're constantly working up, plans and schemes to try and overthrow us. Right? But we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, that's not going to work. We have the victory. Okay? The proud have hid a snare for me, which is a trap, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins, which is also a trap for me. See, so basically they've set traps. They've been lurking, trying to, as David is saying here, trying to catch me, in a snare one of these days. I said unto the Lord Yahweh, thou art my God. Hear the voice of my supplication, O Lord. See, so you are my God. You are my power, my defense. So hear my prayers, hear my cries. O Yahweh the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Okay, and what does that mean? It means to be delivered, right? Let's go here, or protected. NLT, it says, O sovereign Lord, the strong one who rescues me, you protected me on the day of battle, right? That's the covering of my head. It says, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Yeah, don't bless their enterprise. Don't let their plans come to pass. Further not his wicked device, his plans, his schemes, lest they exalt themselves. See, if you allow it to come to pass, they're going to exalt themselves. They're going to praise themselves. They're going to say, hey, look at what they did. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Okay, it says here, let my enemies be destroyed, but the very evil, or by the very evil they plan for me, right? That's the mischief of their own lips covering them. Okay, falling upon them, that very evil. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. And that's going to happen, right? The Lord is going to bring down coals, right, in the form of missiles upon them, upon our enemy in this time. And they're going to be cast into the fire, right? Their kingdom is going to be destroyed. And the elites of them are going to be thrown in deep pits. Okay, so it's real spiritual, that they rise not up again. See, and then never are they coming up into power. It says that in Revelation, right? Their place was found no more in heaven. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. All right, let's read that here in the NLT. It says here, don't let liars prosper here in our land. Cause great disasters to fall on the violent. Verse 12, I know the Lord Yahweh will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. So he's going to stand up for the poor and the afflicted. And who are the poor and the afflicted? We. Okay, we are likened unto the poor and the afflicted that the Lord is going to stand for. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name, and the upright shall dwell in thy presence. And how are we dwelling in the presence of the Lord now? By following after his footsteps, right? Through the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the gospel, right? What did Paul say? Be ye followers of me, even as I am of Yahushua. So as you follow the Lord, right, his presence dwells with you. Revelation 3 and close to 20, right? I think it's 3 and 20, right? I will come and sup with him and he with me. That can only be done through the presence of the Lord. Okay. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 140th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodesh. And until next time, Shalom.